Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen. I don't know what's going to come out today. All right, I don't have a channeled song or anything like that, but I am creating this video for you on May 25th or 26th, 2025, depending where you're at in the world. But keep in mind, tarot is timeless. All right, anyway, let's get into your reading. I want to be the first person to remind you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. So, there's some sort of guidance going on here. We're going to see what comes out in the tarot. We're just getting into this, but you might receive some downloads or somebody might receive guidance. Keep in mind, I've been picking up another energy coming toward you, and so I have to, kind of keep it there. I don't know if it's someone thinking about coming toward you, because that's been coming out lately, or if you're being guided in another direction, or guided to something. So pay attention to dreams. So you might literally be getting guidance in your dreams is what I feel. Okay, you might be seeing 4s, 6s, or 2s. And we have tick-tock. So I feel like if you're getting a dream or guidance or a download, it's strongly suggested possibly a dream here. But anyways, I think it's just letting you know, it's giving you a heads up. Look, something's coming. All right, it's about ready to happen, and get ready. So let's pull from the abundance, and literally abundance on the bottom. And you guys who, if you watch me regularly, you know that I do pre-shuffle. So maybe there's also a change in your abundance. If you like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day, one between 4 and 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. with a live chat, Florida time. Sometimes the afternoon reading will come with or evening reading will come with a live chat, but it depends how long it is. So keep that in mind. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Let me take a look. Seeing numbers I'm seeing here are literally 9, 11, 38, which also turns to 11, 10. And 28, which also turns to 10. So I feel like somebody's getting angry about something. I don't know exactly what it is, okay, or if it's your energy, but I feel like someone's getting angry about something. And really, it's uncomfortable, all right? I don't think people are naturally comfortable being angry. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like it's time for growth, all right? It's time for growth. And it's a new day, so something's going to be seen different. There's some sort of change, transformation with the dragonfly back there. We have the divine masculine energy here, but it's also the energy of yang, going after what you want. But this could be, like I said, someone could be guided to come toward you, because we do have divine masculine energy and we have 2 acorns. Okay, and we have yin and yang here. So somebody might be guided toward a person who they feel is their counterpart, their person. The anger part, I don't know. We'll see what comes out in the tarot, because maybe someone is like angry at themselves, or maybe someone thinks someone's angry. I don't know, but there is this guidance, and I feel like somebody might be ignoring it. But I feel with the 10s, that's going to end. That's going to change, because it's time for growth and expansion. And it's even time, even in this connection, or for this person or you, it's time for growth and expansion to happen. Yeah, see, that's why I keep saying 2, because I keep seeing 2, romance. And it says, do what feels right in your heart. Because it says deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So I feel like somebody is receiving the guidance that they need, possibly during a nap, And then I feel like there's going to be some action. Now, if you're going toward someone or if someone's coming toward you, that's just it. It could go either way. We're going to pull a couple more cards and see if we can get romance angels, soulmate. So there's a soulmate. Soulmates are being guided together. Anything else? We got separation came out in reverse, so I don't know if it's meant to be that way, but we have love yourself first. I don't know if there was a breakup here in the past on somebody's part, but this is the new, like, I feel like what it's really trying to say is this person's not going to be able to stay away from you, because it literally came out next to separation. Love yourself first. I feel like this is your energy, and I feel like that's their energy. That's just how I'm seeing it. I feel like you're loving yourself, and I feel like they're loving you more for it. And I feel like they just don't want you, to be away from you. And that actually came out in a reading, but I don't know if this is the same one. Because someone's being guided. I don't know who's in the heavy thoughts or who's going to get a download. But this is you loving you, and then somebody being very, very attracted to you and flirting with you. And I feel like when they're in your presence, they're not going to want to be out of it, is what I feel that's trying to say. We'll see what comes out. In the tarot, we got one more oracle deck. Hand of cards. Okay, and I saw call. I saw love call. All right. I feel like someone's going to take a chance. Okay. And we got date right here. This is the thing. I feel like somebody has some very, very strong attraction. Okay. Someone could have even changed their feelings here for somebody. Okay. But it has a lot to do with somebody was in the energy of self-love, now attracting this love. Somebody's got the hots for somebody and wants to go on a date. But I feel like someone's attraction is so strong, because we have this where it says it could, a one night stand or a string along, but maybe if somebody comes on heavy or flirtatious, they might, like, it might be hard for somebody to resist the other person. And we would chase her there. Like, this is some pretty strong energy. And then hand of cards, that's taking a chance here. Taking a chance. We got a tower here. That can be a sudden change and sudden epiphany. And certainly the astral skies are more and more supporting sudden change, especially with Pluto in one of our ruling planets of Uranus. All right, so let's get into your tarot reading. There's a lot that I expect could come out. All right, somebody really got the hots and wants to take a gamble, reach out. Yeah. Sow some seeds. Divine timing. Yeah, I feel like this person does not want to be away from you. Like, look. I feel like when this person is away from you, they just sort of feel lonely. I don't know. They're very magnetically drawn to you. And it has a lot to do with you loving yourself. So if that's any indication, to keep on loving yourself, because somebody is so turned on by the way you're loving yourself and taking care of yourself. Maybe somebody's just sitting back thinking about you. Maybe you've had some sort of glow up, getting a lot more attention. And somebody's thinking about, making a move, letting you know how they feel. But this is going to have a lot to do with, is it going to be reciprocal? And there could be an age difference. Okay, it could be someone younger coming in. Someone might, yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's really got a fear here. Somebody. So I feel like somebody is going to finally, could be get out of their headspace. I do have to clarify this, but somebody does, you know, make a move here. The very first move. Someone finally focuses, yes. So somebody finally focuses on this connection, or someone focuses because they want to, you know, they're guided to come in or whatever. They want to be with you, or you want to be with them. Someone is guided to reach out, okay? But I feel strongly because I don't know. I don't know if this person has ever told you how they feel. I don't think so. They're about ready to focus on you, though. They're about ready. Someone's about ready to focus on you. Could be an earth sign with, or water sign somewhere, but we have all those pentacles. That's all I have so far are pentacles and cups. Near future, there might be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or Karmic that's on their way out. Okay, that's what's showing up. Someone could be moving on from a karmic relationship here in the near future, or a literal fire sign. Doesn't have to be. I still feel like somebody's in some sort of connection somewhere that is not, there's not a happy connection, and that's a connection that's leaving. All right, it's been hard, okay, but because it is showing up karmic. But I don't know if this is someone being guided to leave a situation because they're being guided to their person, or if this has already happened. Because the Tower, when it came out, it did come out in the reverse. So, but in the near future, it just looks like a karmic won't be a problem. Doesn't mean they're leaving, just means they're not going to be there, right? They won't interfere. And sometimes it's like when you do have somebody who wants to hold you back, or somebody who wants to come back who is karmic, you know, they will try to come in and say all the right things, but it has something to do with, you know, I feel like not wanting to be feeling left out, you know, left out in the cold here. If this isn't anything to do with finances. Give me the staff. I mean, maybe somebody was even in a couple and stayed in a situation too long, and I don't know, someone's guided. I'm just saying, there's somebody here. Okay, there's like a surrendering to the divine, and this happiness here comes. I don't know if they're surrendering or you surrendered. New beginning. Okay. I did see the Hierophant want to come out in the reverse here. I do see an energy that gets left behind because of a new beginning. So this is somebody being guided. It's like, look, I'm guided to go this way. And someone gets left behind. And that's the person that gets left behind that's showing up as karmic. And like I said, it could be on your side or their side. But this is what is for you and this person here. Happiness. 10 of Cups. That's bliss. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Change. Divine timing. Okay, this is major arcana. There is a major change, okay, that is in the process of taking place. And we know that it is also happening for Aquarius because Aquarius has Pluto, all right? But this is going to be a change that brings a new person in and possibly takes a person out. Like I said, I don't know if it's taking the person out on your side or their side. But it's going to be very liberating. We have the card here of liberation. And I do feel like this new beginning is going to be very liberating for you in many ways. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles. This is fast. I need to know more because that is the Knight of Swords. I think it's the cutoff. The Karmic doesn't like getting cut off. It may not have anything to do with you. It might have something to do with you not being with your person, so a third person gets cut off, or a third person gets told to mind their own business, like if it's a family or friend or somebody who has a strong opinion. But they're showing up karmic, whoever it is, unless they're a literal fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, maybe somebody went in the direction, you know, a karmic lesson had to be learned for somebody here. But now these two people are meant to come together. Is that easier said? Yeah. So there's a connection that you or somebody is already resisting. So you might be already resisting or pushing someone away, or someone may be pushing someone else away because they know they're guided here to go in a different direction. It's like, and strong about maybe a dream or a download, you know. And look at this, like I said, this rebirth, this death. So if somebody had something like that happen, and it's almost like they're shown away, and because they're shown away, somebody has to go away from a person who shouldn't be here. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Yeah, Four of Wands reverse landed on the karmic. There's this karmic energy that is leaving. That's the separation card. There is somebody who's leaving. Could be literal Aries. I have two cards of Aries. But this is better change for you. Because this other energy was a breadcrumbing type of energy, and it was long overdue. And here we have overload. It was long overdue. So now here's your new beginning. A karmic situation played out for too long. Why don't we have a conversation? Page of Cups, or, you know, somebody, that could be someone asking out on a date, but it's in the reverse. Someone's thinking. Maybe somebody's wondering if someone's still in the picture. We want to come in a flirt. Okay, you don't want to come out. Somebody don't want to talk. That's why. All right, but I got you. I got you anyway. Yeah. Someone's thinking about taking a gamble because they think it's their person. So someone's being guided here. When I take this here, somebody thinks, they probably wouldn't be telling you that right off the bat, but somebody's taking a gamble because they think that you are their person. And it might have something to do with some dream. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So, okay. All right. So in the past, we have an energy of, we do have Virgo and Pisces, but I feel like it's time for someone to go into North Node. And don't ask me why I got that with these two cards, because it means nothing to do with that. But I just feel like somebody, this is about releasing something that's long overdue. Just finally doing it. Bad relationship, still haven't completely finished that divorce, or haven't moved on from that job, because the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, it can talk about that. Like, this is something that's long overdue to happen. So now it's going to happen. Change. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Timing, right here. This came out also yesterday. Divine timing. There is, if you are trying to get away from a karmic, divine timing that it's happening. And if someone is coming toward you and they're getting away from what that's happening, like, everything is perfectly synchronized for this to happen, for you two to end up together, and for whatever has been long overdue to close out is going to finally close out. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, but karmic energy. Oh, okay. You're going to stand in your power. You are showing up. Now, this is you, King of Swords, and it says power. So you are showing up in your power. And there is an energy that is, because of this, there's an energy that's leaving. All right. This power is your love, though, because remember what it said about loving yourself. Yeah. Loving yourself has put you in a very powerful position. All right. And because of that, you have some opportunities coming. Now, and also because of that opportunity is a new beginning. And because there is a new beginning, there has to be an old ending, right? And that's what this is. There's an old ending. But it seems like this old ending has been overdue, drawn out process. And now, finally, the happiness, the goody stuff gets to come in, and it has a lot to do with you being in your own power, your own energy, loving yourself. Somebody may want, a new beginning here, okay, with you, especially if this person is out of the picture, because I have a King and a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So literally that could be someone who's out of the picture, but it's also saying somebody needs to leave the picture. I have 3 people here, and somebody is, it's happening. It's not saying it needs to happen. It's happening. I don't know who's telling who. I don't know who's getting rid of the third party, but it is karmic. Tell me about the Three of Swords. And that's the okay. You know what's sad? But it's not sad. Somebody is going to, I understand what the anger part is. This is the energy. It's right here. Angry. Somebody is moving on, okay, from a karmic, and that karmic is going to be legit mad. That karmic is not expecting it. They're not expecting it at all. So I got the Three of Wands reverse, and it could be a fight, okay? When the karmic realizes they're getting left, it could literally be a fight. because the karmic doesn't want to let go. And there's something about your happiness or being you in your power, and I don't know, the karmic or this other person, but there's karmic doesn't want to let go. And because the karmic doesn't want to let go, there could be a fight. Right, literally. So if you're the one with the karmic, you might be, you know, telling them you're moving on. Or if you're meeting somebody new, which you are, a soulmate, they could be out of a karmic relationship. Tell me about the moon reverse. So I also have the Emperor here, which is Aries, and I have Scorpio here with the King of Cups. I also have Sagittarius here, but this is this karmic energy, and this is fear. Okay. The thing is, the karmic is not going to know what to do. So the karmic is going to be really mad that they have to move on. The karmic is going to be really angry that they can't continue to do what they were, you know, be with who they were with. But the karmic is really having a lot of fear. Okay. Because in the future you are aligning you're aligning with someone else, and whoever the karmic is really going to have a hard time detaching, but they will detach. They have to go through the dark night of the soul. Yeah. Then they have to go through death and rebirth. The karmic has to do that on their own as well. Give me a card for the Three of Pentacles reverse. Some of you have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming in, and it's or toward you, and then there's a lot of this gratitude here. But I feel like it's I feel like your connection with this person, if this is your person dreaming of you or whatever, if someone's getting downloads, because I feel like that. So I do feel like this is a person you're not currently with, and I don't feel like it's a return person, though this karmic will be showing up as wanting to return, because this karmic doesn't want to let go. So that can come up in readings. But this is what I want you to focus on. This is what is here coming in, okay? You're already in connection with this person. You're already in connection with this person in the 5D. So I feel like a new beginning is imminent. I think you've already discussed it with each other, and it's go. And now that it's go, whatever needs to take place in the world so that the karmic is out is going to happen. It just seems like, you know, it just seems like an argument. Someone could break up over an argument. That's what it seems like. But this is a much better connection. This is a divine connection here. All right. So you do got a nice connection, person, brand new beginning here. Brand new beginning. You're going to feel like you've known each other because we got the soulmate card. So that means you with this card, you've lived past lives with this person. This person also, because you guys are guided to one another, it's divine, right? The divine is guiding this. So it doesn't matter. It's the divine is guiding you and this person together. The divine would also be guiding this karmic out, but maybe the karmic hasn't taken the hints. But the karmic has fear. That's why the karmic hasn't left. Anyways, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who showed up before I pull an oracle card. I want to thank my moderators. I will be in here on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, I won't be in here. I won't be in the chat. All right. Let's close out with a bonus card. I feel like whoever this person wants to go on a date is going to... I feel like they might come on strong. Chaser vibes. I feel like they're just really turned on. But I feel like this new person is, you know... It's your soul tribe, whoever they are. Okay, you guys are guided to each other. So we have here bison, and it says abundance. Sacred buffalo, excuse me, yeah, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life, fill my life with goodness, and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So that's the bonus card. Sacred buffalo. And some of you might have that as a totem. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste, my friends.